YouTube? What is up? It's your boy Knowledge here from Gamers Little Playground, and today I wanted to give you guys just a general channel update. It's been a couple of months since you guys got one, so I wanted to get you up to date on everything that we're working on and stuff that's coming in the future. The main topic will be Throwback Thursdays, which I'll get to last, but first I wanted to cover a couple other things that you guys always send me messages about or want to know about, so just get it all out in one video. You're watching an Advanced Warfare gameplay just so you have something in the background so you don't have to stare at my ugly mug for all 7 minutes of the video. First, The Witcher 3, which came out last week. I've been getting a lot of messages about where's the game movie, where's the game movie, why isn't it out yet? Well, if you guys didn't know, it's a really long game. It's a 100-hour game. Right now we've done maybe 10 hours worth of game movie, and we're still on Act 1. Like, we're not even done with the game yet. That's how long it is. So it's gonna be a while. We are doing it on GOP TV. So for those of you who don't know about GOP TV, that's where we put we do episodic content. So we're doing it in episodes, and as we're doing it as we go. So it's not like we're delaying it or anything. We're doing it as fast as we can get it done. Right now, like I said, we have like 10 episodes out, each one about an hour long, so it's already like 10 hours. I think it's probably gonna be a 30-hour game movie, so we're not even gonna do it in one video because it's not even possible. YouTube has a cap on 12 hours, so we're gonna have to cut it into parts anyway. Right now I'm not sure exactly how we're gonna cut it up. I'm guessing the most logical thing is to cut it up by acts, since there's 3 acts, distinct acts to the game. But it's a really good game, guys. Like, it's really probably one of the best RPGs ever made, like at least Western RPGs. It's as good as Mass Effect. The lore is there. It's great stories. The side quests are interesting. The writing, the voice acting. Like, if you enjoy RPGs, I just don't see how you won't like this game. If you don't like RPGs, I can see you not liking it because it's just like every other RPG. You start off slow, you gotta build yourself up. The story is really dense. There's a lot of backstory that you don't necessarily need to know, but if you do know it, it'll enhance your experience of the game. Like if you read the books and stuff like that, but it's not necessary, but it is really dense. But as an RPG fan, you should love the game. In my opinion, you should love the game, but we're getting that done as fast as possible. We're putting out at least an episode a day, sometimes 2 episodes a day, and we're just gonna keep going like that until it's done. And if you want to keep up with that series, I'll have a link in the description if you want to keep up with it. Another question is, people always ask me, is like, what games are coming out next? Like, what's the next game movies that you're gonna put up? Well, obviously we always do every new game that comes out that has a good story. Right now it's kind of a dry spell right now after Witcher 3. I think Batman is gonna be the next big one. ODST is coming out, like the remastered version for Master Chief Collection, but we don't know when. It was supposed to be in May, but there's been no official news on it yet. But whenever that comes out, of course we're gonna do the remastered of ODST. But after that, not until Batman. But Batman's gonna be huge. It's gonna, like, you just know it's gonna be a good game because Rocksteady made it. Arkham Asylum and City were both fucking amazing, so this one should be just as good, if not better. You can't judge a book by its cover, but it looks really good from all the gameplay and all the trailers we've seen. Other than that, of course, we're always working on movie. We have the Assassin's Creed series we're doing. We did part 1 and 2, so we're doing Brotherhood and Revelation soon. Those are done, recorded, and played. Now they just need to be edited. We want to do a lot of epic Assassin's Creed stuff, like put compilations together. Like, I want to do just the Ezio saga and just do Ezio's story all in one video and stuff like that. Like, we're gonna do a lot of stuff with that series. GTA 4 and the DLC, Ballad of Gay Tony and The Lost and the Damned, I believe it's called. Yeah, we're doing that. We did that. Alan Wake, Dead Space series. All those stuff they're either being played or they're done and just waiting to be edited. That's what's coming up in the next couple of months. But the last thing is Throwback Thursdays. So we've been getting so many messages about this for the past couple of months, and we finally kind of have the equipment to be able to do it, where we can actually emulate some older consoles like PS2 and GameCube, and also we have a PS2 and we have an old Xbox, so we can figure it out. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna start having a Throwback Thursday where we're gonna have game movies from the PlayStation 2, Xbox, GameCube era. Not the Xbox 360, PS3 era, because those are the ones we do now anyway. So that wouldn't be like a Throwback Thursday for us. But what we want to do is maybe like Knights of the Old Republic, Resident Evil 4, which has been remastered, but still Resident Evil 4, Wind Waker, you know, stuff like that in that era. So we want to know what you guys want to see. Like, we've gotten plenty of suggestions, but we want to have like an official place where you guys can just say what games you think we should do, and let us know why you think we should do it. You know, convince us why it has a good story and why it'd be a great game movie. But yeah, we're gonna start that the week before Batman comes out, because we're gonna do some of the Batman games from GameCube that had decent story. I mean, in those days they had 3D graphics, but they didn't have a lot of cutscenes. But that's when they really started to put cutscenes in there, plus the gameplay, the story throughout the gameplay. So let us know, guys, what games do you want to see for Throwback Thursdays? We're gonna start it in 2 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks, sorry, 3 weeks, right before Batman comes out. And then after that, every Thursday, we're gonna post like an old school game movie from that era before the 360 and the PS3. They can be PC games too. Like, we're also doing Alice, American McGee's Alice, which a lot of you might not have heard of, but it was the precursor to Alice Madness Returns, which came out maybe like 4 years ago. So it could also be PC games from that older era, like 15 years ago. You know, don't go too far back, because like Super Nintendo and Nintendo games, you can't really make a game movie out of those games. They didn't have cutscenes, or the stories were really thin, the plot wasn't deep. So think about games that you want to see from maybe like 1999 through like 2005. That era was a kind of untapped era on YouTube, because people weren't really doing game movies back then, or walkthroughs back then. So like, it's hard to find game movies on some of these games, and I know a lot of you have been asking me for it. I've gotten plenty of messages to do those games. So just let us know, what do you guys want to see? Throwbacks Thursday is coming up. And remember, anything else in the description that I mentioned is in the description below. Also, remember that we have our app now. If you guys haven't downloaded it yet, and you want to keep up with all our game movies and videos, you can download our app. Just search GOP on Android or iOS. You can also click the links in the description. Everything's in the description. But yeah, thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.